Hello, I'm Dr. Lloyd from the Hebron Animal Hospital, and we're here today to talk to you about fleas and ticks and the control and prevention thereof. Megan is here with me, and she's going to ask a few questions and kind of go through a script here so that we can try to help you learn more about fleas and ticks.
All right, Dr. Lloyd, can fleas and ticks spread from my dog to my home and family?
Yes, they can, but kind of indirectly. Fleas and ticks seldom jump off of their host. So once they get on an animal, they're not going to jump off or climb off unless something chases them off. What the fleas will do is lay eggs in the animal's coat. Those flea eggs will fall out of the coat into the environment, where those flea eggs will later hatch and turn into adult fleas at a later date. And then once they mature, they will jump onto a new host.
Okay. Can my dog get fleas and ticks if they are primarily indoors?
So how most dogs are going to get fleas and ticks, and especially fleas, is when they go outside. They don't have to be around another dog. All they have to go is in any area of the yard where a wild animal has traversed. So if a deer, rabbit, raccoon, possum, if they walk across your yard, flea eggs are falling off those animals into the environment. And from there, those eggs will hatch at a later date. When your dog walks by, they will hop and jump on your animal. As far as ticks go, ticks like to drop from overhanging brush. So you're not likely to get a tick indoors or just going outside to go to the bathroom. But if you walk through shrubs, bushes, the woods, you're very likely to pick up ticks that way.
What health problems can fleas and ticks cause my dog?
So either flea or tick has the potential to spread disease, but when they bite a host, they are going to inject their saliva. So if they are infected with an organism, they will infect your pet. Not all fleas and ticks have harbor these diseases, but many do. So you've probably heard of things like Lyme's disease, Rocky Mountain spotted fever, ehrlichiosis. These are diseases that are spread by ticks. Fleas can spread other infectious agents, other bacterial infections through their saliva. In particular, fleas can cause dogs and cats to get both tapeworms, and as far as a parasite goes, but it can cause cats to get an infection called feline Bartonella.
Okay. What's the difference between the over-the-counter and prescription flea and tick medications?
A lot of times it has to do with how long a product's been on the market and how it is used. Tick collars, most of them are over the counter because they're not something that's ingested. They are what are known as EPA products, Environmental Protective Agency products. They're registered with them. Oral medications are FDA, or Food and Drug Administrative registered products. Those have to be given by prescription. There is a big difference as to how the two of them work, and there's a very big difference in the safety. Often the oral medications being much more safe than even the over-the-counter type collars and medications.
What's the different types of flea and tick prevention treatments?
So there are some collars. People may have heard of Seresto, made by Bayer. It's a decent collar, probably works better for ticks than fleas. Unfortunately, there are a small category of animals that have been, if they have a neurologic disease, the Seresto collar has caused some problems there. So just need to be aware that not every product is 100% safe. There are other topical solutions that are put on the skin behind the neck and shoulders, such as Revolution, Canine Advantix, and Frontline. And then, of course, there is the orals, multiple products there, Credelio, NexGard, and then, of course, Bravecto.
Okay. What will my veterinarian recommend for flea and tick treatment?
I think everybody has a different experience and a different opinion about what works best. I don't recommend one product to 100% of my patients. There are certain products that I will, if a pet has a certain medical condition, I will avoid certain products. But I typically like, especially when young children are involved or people with sensitivities to products. I don't like things on the dog's skin because that affects everybody around the pet. And the oral medications certainly have proven to be very, very safe.
Perfect. If you have any questions regarding fleas and ticks, please give us a call. We want to help your dog remain flea and tick free.